Welcome to Day In, we driving into the future. You're watching Car Crazy, and today, we're diving into a name that carries over 7 decades of American history. It's bold, it's nostalgic, and in 2026, it's back in a way no one expected. This is the return of the Chevy Bel Air reimagined for a new era. Now, for anyone with gasoline in their veins, the name Bel Air means more than just a car. It's chrome, tailfins, V8 rumble, and drive-in movie culture. It's the car your grandparents fell in love in. The 1955 A57 Bel Air, also known as the Tri-5, was one of the most iconic American cars ever built, a symbol of freedom, style, and performance. Fast forward to 2026, and Chevrolet has done something few thought possible. They've brought the Bel Air back, not as a retro novelty or a badge slap on a crossover, but as a modern electric grand tourer that actually honors the original spirit of the nameplate. It's daring, distinctive, and definitely a statement. Let's break it down. Right off the bat, the 2026 Bel Air is a full-size 2-door coupe, sitting low, wide, and long. The styling is unmistakably modern but laced with nods to the past. The floating roofline, wraparound glass, and two-tone paint schemes, they're all here. You've got classic chrome accents where they matter, a bold front grille with horizontal slats reminiscent of the 57, and LED headlights shaped to evoke old-school round lamps without copying them outright. The rear is maybe the most dramatic part. Sculpted fenders, modern interpretations of tailfins, and full-width LED taillights that pay tribute to the originals while looking completely futuristic. The overall vibe: part muscle car, part F-coupe, part time machine. It rolls on 21-inch turbine-style wheels that not only look stunning but help with aerodynamic efficiency. The ride height is slightly adjustable thanks to the adaptive air suspension, so you can cruise low in comfort mode or lift up in snow or track settings. Yes, I said track, because under all that vintage-inspired skin is some serious modern engineering. Let's talk power. The 2026 Bel Air is Chevy's first full-size, performance-oriented coupe on GM's Ultium F platform. It's available in both single-motor RWD and dual-motor AWD configurations, with the top-end SS Performance model delivering an eye-watering 720 horsepower and 820 pounds-to-feet of torque. That translates to a 0-60 miles per hour time of about 3.2 seconds in a Bel Air. The base trim, simply called the Bel Air Classic, offers 460 horsepower from a single rear-mounted motor and is focused more on cruising comfort than blistering speed. That's followed by the LT and LTZ trims, which offer increased range, premium interior touches, and more balanced power delivery with dual motors. All variants come with a 111 kWh battery pack, offering EP estimated range between 310 and 370 miles, depending on the configuration and wheel size. DC fast charging supports up to 350 kilowatts, which means you can recover around 200 miles in just 15 minutes if you find the right charger. But while the numbers are impressive, Chevy's gone the extra mile to make the driving experience feel authentic. The engineers designed a custom V8 sound profile, not just fake noise through speakers, but an adaptive audio experience that mimics the tone and growl of a classic small-block Chevy, with real-time modulation based on torque delivery and acceleration. It's subtle, not cheesy, more like emotional reinforcement than imitation. You've also got selectable drive modes: Classic, Tour, Sport, and SS. In Classic mode, throttle response is dialed back, the steering goes light, and the car softly rumbles like a 57 with a glass pack muffler. In SS mode, the powertrain unlocks its full potential, the suspension firms up, the fake exhaust note roars, and you're suddenly behind the wheel of what feels like a futuristic Camaro married to a luxury yacht. Now let's step inside. The cabin of the 2026 Bel Air is nothing short of stunning. It's a blend of retro charm and futuristic design. The dashboard has a wraparound design inspired by the A50s, but instead of gauges, you're looking at a curved 38-inch LED screen that integrates the instrument cluster, infotainment, and climate controls. You can choose classic-inspired digital themes, a white-on-black analog dials, 50s style speedometers, or go full future with minimalist layouts. The steering wheel is a modern two-spoke design with touch-sensitive buttons and a brushed aluminium finish. Materials are top-tier. Real metal accents, semi-aniline leather, and open-pore wood or aluminium trim depending on your interior theme. You can even get retro-style bench seating in the classic trim, though most models come with ultra-comfortable sport buckets. Ambient lighting wraps around the cabin in colors you can customize, a deep blue for cruising nights, hot red for performance mode. There's even a drive-in theater mode. When parked, the car lowers itself, plays surround sound through the 18-speaker Bose system, and transforms into a personal cinema with rear screen projection available as an accessory. And yes, there's a trunk, a big one, plus a front trunk, because hey, it's still a modern F, and you've got to have that frunk practicality. Tech-wise, the Bel Air doesn't disappoint. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Google built-in, over-the-air updates, advanced driver assist with hands-free Super Cruise, and even voice commands for changing drive modes. It's all here, integrated cleanly into the user interface. Now, let's talk about who this car is really for. This isn't a car for everyone. It's a car for people who miss the era of style for the sake of style. For those who grew up around steel bumpers and bench seats but also embrace where cars are headed. It's a love letter to American car culture, but not a museum piece. It's alive, it's fast, and it's got real personality. Pricing starts at around $56,000 for the classic RWD and climbs up to around $79,000 for the fully loaded SS Performance AWD. That places it somewhere between a top-end Mustang Mach-E and a BMW i5, but make no mistake, the Bel Air isn't trying to be either of those. It's carving its own path. Critics will ask, why call it a Bel Air? But OneDrive answers that. This car feels like Americana modernized, bold, unapologetic, and filled with heart. It doesn't chase minimalism. It celebrates identity. And that's the most exciting part. Chevy didn't have to bring the Bel Air back, but they did, and they did it with purpose. So, where does this leave us? The 2026 Chevy Bel Air isn't just a tribute, it's a reinvention. It dares to look back while driving full throttle into the future. With its blend of performance, nostalgia, and technology, it could become the new American flagship coupe, not just a nod to the past, but a foundation for what's next. If you're someone who believes cars should make a statement, turn heads, and stir emotion, this one's calling your name. Thanks for riding along with us on Car Craze. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the all-new Bel Air, hit that like button, drop a comment below, and let us know, does this electric cruiser have what it takes to carry the legend forward? Until next time, keep your tires spinning and your style timeless. This is Car Crazy, and we're still driving into the future.